to be able to do a thing about this? Okay, Legion. They don't stop firing. Right. Fuck it! Hang on! What? Oh! Oh! They got laces in the middle that are meant to be sorted. Would that help? Would that help right now? Be honest! I'm in the final boss of Revengeance, is what I'm meant to do. Now it's two. So I got... No, I can't. Fuck you! No, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. That's not happening. That's not fucking happening. Oh, God. Oh. I've got to say, this level has been doing a number of things that I do not fucking like. Eat a fucking medicine! Oh my God! Good thing I upgraded my thing to get an extra fucking battery out of it, didn't I? Fuck you! No, fuck you! Get up, Legion! Also, the other one died. The other one disappeared. I don't know how. Okay, so, like, yeah, you're meant to use those things to get to you, like, to stop them from getting to you. You do not have enough sword hits to stop them all. They fire, like, 5 or 6 in a row. What were you meant to do there? Now, no, this file has been doing a number of things I don't like. Like, those elementals, just the constant stun locking because you're burning. These things, you can't cut all those. You don't have enough energy. Like, one slice of the sword uses, like, 20 or 30 energy, I think? You don't have enough to cut all those. That red shift, the blue shifting that dude where like the fucking controls just didn't work. Like, it just wasn't working the way it was meant to actually make that possible. This file's been irritating me. I'll be perfectly upfront with that. No, this file's irritating. I think my main problem with the combat, again, other than the ranking system, no, I'll never stop mentioning it because it's really bad. Come here! Oi! Oh, you tricked me! Nah, nice. You know what it's time for, though? It's time for big punchy arms! Well, that works out well. Just a giant flurry in front of you where they can't fucking hurt you. That works out well. Like, the control, like, the combat in terms of what you do as a character, in terms of the way you control the Legion, everything like that, fucking delicious. So fucking good. I love it. Honestly, probably Platinum's second best. Oh, good. Hey! Probably Platinum's second fucking best combat system. Still putting Wonderful 101 ahead of that. Oh, can you not? Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't. Oh. Nice! Yeah! Use the Arm Legion for them. Perfect call. I haven't even done... I do not trust myself to do perfect equals. They're parries and with parry timing windows. No, I'm not gonna fucking do that. No, how you control this game and what you do as, like, a character in this game to fight is so fucking sick. It's better than Revengeance. It's better than Bayonetta. Better than Mad World. Better than, like, all of the licensed, like, cheaper budget games that they did. Better than, what's it called? Automata, not as good as Wonderful 101, but Wonderful 101 is Wonderful 101, so we should just leave that there, because that's straight up an unfair comparison. A lot of the stuff around what dictates how combat flows, the ranking systems, the items, the cooldown on the weapon pings, how much hit stun like you receive, where it's like you're stunned for a long period of time, how often like you do a sync attack, and how long that animation takes, that when you come out of it, you could possibly be in the way of an attack that you didn't know was there, so it does then hit you. Like, there's a lot of the things that define the flow of the combat outside of how you control your character that I'm not a fan of. But how you actually control your character is really fucking good. Which is why, like, overall, I still say the combat's good. The combat in this game is still really fucking good. Target's still latched to the side of the Relay Plaza. It's not showing any sign of moving. We can't scratch it with the 5-power gun. We need reinforcements immediately. But I think that's why when those annoying moments happen, why it bothers me so much more. Because it's just, I really like the game's combat. So when the parameters of the actual rest of the combat flow
Look, the homunculus
are annoying,
it's on the side of that building.
It bothers. Oh.
It's absorbing more data. That can't be good. Get rid of it, quick. If it evolves any further, even you might not be able to handle it.
I am like, I don't know if you know this, but I'm like trying. Like, okay. Where's fucking, what's his name? Where's Akira? Like, yeah, I get Akira's helping the other two get to the, like, ambulance truck? Or medic helicopter, wherever they were going. Like, I get that. More important things, I'd say, like this. Like, let them get there on their own, or let someone else grab them. Like, just a personal thing. Like, I've been let out of here as, like, a favor. Can I grab these with this? No. So what's the point of coming up here, then? Oh, that side. Okay. Duh. I sometimes forget that I can use that little thing. Is that a ladder I can climb? Nope, that's a fake bullshit ladder, because it's not yellow. Oh, porta potty! There's a giant thing right there, and this is when we decide to go to the toilet. Our character has impeccable fucking timing, I'll say that. Emergency blanket. Can I use an entire fucking blanket as an arse wipe device? That just seems excessive. I haven't met the cat for this level though, so I do worry the cat's gonna die. I also want to go back to that level when the cats were introduced to us, and that cat at the end that the dude told us to save that we couldn't save. Save that cat. Because I swear to God, if that's not the cat for that level, and you have to let that cat just have an aberrated owner, and then just leave that cat forever, I'm gonna be so upset. Dude trusted us, man. He trusted us to save his cat, we did. My biggest regret of the game. Hello! Hi, giant fucking ball of energy. You're not even attacking anymore, you're just absorbing shit. Hey, look who showed up!
It's absorbing more chimeric energy. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I don't think you need to have any special insight to have a bad feeling about this happening. Hello!
Coda legions.
Yeah, there you go. These are the different colored ones. Hi, Jana. Alright, there's now 4 of them! Ah, because there's 2 of us! Once again, yeah. I like that. Because we had 2 before, because it was us and our Legion versus 2 of them. And now the Akira's with us. There's, yeah, that's sick. That's sick. See, you get these fights, like these raw fucking fights like this, and it's fucking, oh, it's so good. Controlling the Legion is fun. Like, controlling you and the Legion together is absolutely fun as hell. Oh god, that was a lot of damage. I'd rather the damage values of like attacks be way toned down though, and medicine not be a thing. I will say that though. Mainly because I don't like consumables. I don't know. I feel like the idea of like medicine being a focus in this to the point where you get medicine you can only use in that quest or like in that mission, and like the amount of damage you take is like built around it, and the fact that you're not punished explicitly for taking damage. You're not like you get a reward for not taking damage, but you're not punished for taking damage. And like the use of items, they wanted to take an entirely different approach to what taking damage means in combat. Because in this, it's a don't die thing. Like, and it's basically just that. Don't die is like your main thing about taking damage instead of explicitly just the rank. I understand wanting to go for a different approach to it. Like, fair enough. I don't let the red matter. By the proto-legions. Hello. Ow. You see, like, that was 2 hits and a very significant part of my health bar. Also, it was 2 hits, one immediately after the other. Like, by the time like, getting hit by the first one meant I was going to be hit by the second one. Yeah, I'm gonna go get this one. These little pot shots. Fuck you. This is what you get. No. Lock on to the one I'm fighting, maybe? What the fuck? Log on to that one. Attack this one. You know, the one I'm beating the shit out of. See, like, I'm doing those giant attacks like that and kicking the shit out of the enemy, and I'm taking damage while doing it. Like, the whole concept of what damage is in this game is so different to other ones. And again, I get they probably wanted to change it up. Like, yeah. Bayonetta and Wonderful 101 are 2 entirely different games, and like, in terms of how their combat goes. You can't deny that there are similarities in terms of like the general expectational flow of them. And so I understand that like, oh well, damage is like, it's more forgiving in the sense that you can take damage in this, and it's fine. And like, I get that. Still doesn't feel good though. Again, I'd rather not have to just pop medicine during a mission and have the damage values turned down so it wasn't 5 hits that killed me. Just like, have your normal healing items that you have in a character action game of just like, in between some missions, there are like some green items that will instantly heal you if you have damage at that point.
How much longer do you intend to stand in my way? I think it's about time to end this.
So how powerful does a homunculus get when it's fully grown? Because if there's a homunculus that's more than this, I'm fucking worried.
Now, salvation is at hand.
Salvation is the term she's using. Salvation is the term she's using for everyone redshifting. And she fucking disappeared?
Hunter, you are to follow Jenna. Hurry!
Where'd she... How?
Well then, here's your big chance.
How do you follow her?
I trust
Where
you
the
can
fuck
deal with
did
it
she go?
on your own.
You're testing me on. Like, you're using this as a test for other reasons.
Don't let me down, Howard.
He's testing me on something else here. Homunculus Gamma. Makes sense. Huh. I am noticing that freezing one of its legs like stuns us more than the last one. Yes, this is immediately my plan. We're gonna fucking do it to all of your limbs. Ow. Oh, I'm almost dead. Alright, run. Okay, come here. Whoa! Hitboxes. That was gonna hit me. When it hit me was not when its body was touching me, though. But that was gonna hit me, like. Ugh. Ow! Damn, okay. I try to heal. I keep pressing the Switch Legion button because I'm an idiot. Fucking auto-bind is useless, I swear to God. well, we're now at the point where the arms are coming off, like the spine's coming off, so we're just gonna focus on attacking the shit out of it. I feel like you just have to actually time that. Well, I don't think there's a way to actually dodge it. I think it perfectly tracks your head. Way, okay. It attacks so hard it makes the camera tilt. Stunning it, like hit it. Yeah, grabbing the leg does like stagger it out of its current next attack. So it is an opportunity to get some hits here. Trying to get these backwards is really hard. Yeah, nice. Alright, nope. What are you doing? Stop it. Oh, fuck you. You spun your entire body around. Nice! Hell yeah! Oh, okay. I did all that right there, close enough to do an anime. I can't say anime. Ah, it's absorbing more of them! What does absorbing more of them mean in terms of what? Like, we still, like, clearly there's a build-up of learning what chimeras, what aberrations, what the astral plane is. Homunculus Gamma. You said that before, didn't you? Oh, that was the symbol for Gamma, not just that. It is now on its feet. It's now on its back legs. Oh. Okay, that doesn't work no more. That don't work so good. Ow. Oh, wrong. As I was going into the menu to switch items. Alright. Well, no, I want... Do I have medicine? Oh, no, that is my field supply medicine. That was my full field supply medicine. Alright, wake up! I appreciate that this heals me fully now. Actually, I think it overheals me. Coming back to life overheals me. I'm on 1,200. That's kind of funny, honestly. Hey, you know what I need, actually? Just so I have health bar. Or was that just health for them? Because I don't know if I'm going to hit you without ranged attacks here. Oh, wait, no. Attacking one leg consistently is doing something. Okay, I'm gonna guess I can put it into a knockdown state if I attack one leg consistently. Alright. Nice, actually does better stuff. Hey! Maybe I need to break both of these legs. Nice! Oh, now I didn't. Okay. It was armored on its legs, and now I'm just doing way more damage to it. Ow. Okay, that one hit. That jump attack hit. Yeah, that's what it is. It's armor. But I think it might knock it down. No. Nice. I love that one. Sounds to be useful. Like it lasts a long time, so it can get you hit very easily. But it is sick. Look at that. And then finish it with an explosion. Oh god. Spikes on the ground. Okay. Oh my god. So that's what I mean. That attack does a quarter of my health. I would prefer medicine not be a thing. And just like having to rely on not getting hit overall instead of using items. How much of it is just, I wish this game was closer to other Platinum games when this is one of the more different ones? Like, I'm aware of that. I'm aware that's what my complaints sound like. Don't mean I don't feel it, though. Oh, fuck, I don't have, I can add that. Oh, God, okay. I don't have sword for that. Okay. More medicines. Okay, am I just shooting you right now? Alright, we have gross to... That moves so fast! Oh, there it is. I am deathly scared that I'm in the same position as before, where there's meant to be a particular thing that I do that I'm not working out. I'm gonna shoot at someone there, see what that does. It hurts if it doesn't even stun her. Gross. Alrighty. I mean, I will just kill you like this. Oh god, heal. Like, I'll just kill you like this if that's what it takes. Is this a phase that you're going through? How do you dodge the laser? What hit me? No, no, fuck you. If that laser can actually hit you twice by knocking you back to where the laser's gonna hit you again, that is fucking bullshit. Okay, no, you just, that phase is, I survived that phase. Okay. Okay. I need to be way more careful about my health as I now have no revives. Also, if this game's actually gonna, like, if I die again, and the consequence is I have to redo the file, this game's actually fucked. That's never been a thing in Platinum games before. Whereas it's like, yeah, you'll probably die and have the shit beat out of you and everything. But at least, like, you'll be able to beat it because death has a consequence in terms of, like, a score and everything, and you still don't want to. But, yeah, this game, like, is actually limited number of deaths per file. That's bullshit. Like, if I had to redo an hour and 40 minutes because I die again, that, like, imagine if I died during the final boss and lost all my lives of the last mission, where it was like 4.5 hours long. Let's see. I mean, there's save points, but would that apply? I killed it!
Readings are gone. And you're alright. I'm so glad.
I killed it!
This is Akira. I lost visual contact with Jenna at the West Harmony Square connector.
Roger that.
I mean, I lost visual contact with
Neuron
her heel,
officers,
so...
continue searching for Jenna Anderson. Akira, bring your sister to the command room back at HQ. Commander Yosef's orders.
Okay.
Roger.
Am I gonna be put back in
like
prison
I'm
until
missing
the
all the
next
action,
one,
thanks to
until
you.
the next quest?
Whatever. Let's get you back to the station. Relax, okay? I'm sure you've more than earned your forgiveness. I'll even put in a good word for you.
I question whether I'll be forgiven or not. No, I think I picked that up during the quest. Fine, I'll just leave that red matter there. Let it redshift someone else later, and you're not gonna let me clean it up now. Hey! Yeah, that was much shorter than the last one. I missed 2 of them, and I overall got a C. Rankings, once again, just all over the board. Almost like rankings system's bad. I mean, at least, like, the things that I got high rankings on were battle things. And this fucking thing. How did I don't know how I got a C on that. If I die, I should get a D. Immediately. Like, fuck. But, where blue case is, I missed 1 blue case near the end. Probably another battle gate that I missed, if I had to guess, somewhere. So, like, I'm aware the last 3 videos, because this is going to be 3 videos based on the length of this, 3 relatively shorter videos, compared to some of them. Yeah, hour 43 for that file. And part of that was me changing my colors and outfits and everything. I'm aware I sound negative during this file. I don't know, is it... This has probably, so far, been my most conflicted Platinum game. Because there's a lot of stuff that I really like about it, but boy, there's a lot of stuff that I think is misguided in terms of the game is too similar to how they normally do character action games for the ways that they're putting a twist on the game overall to gel as well. Part of that is still mission length. Like, I'm saying this one was only an hour and 44. You know how long that means it was? An hour and 44 minutes! Still nearly 2 hours. That's still really long for a platinum game. For a character action game. Damn near too long. Like, in an hour and 45 minutes, 12 battles. There's, like, as many battles as that in some of the, like, the files or missions or verses or whatever in Bayonetta and 101. And they're not 2 hours long. Like, it's still too long. I know there's the blue cases as well. They're not battles, but like, I mean, honestly, actually, no. Here there was 11 blue cases, but most of it was just talking to people at the beginning and then disposing of gates. The longest of which was... I still don't understand how you're meant to do that one. Unless maybe when you cut one, it exploded and destroyed all the other ones around there. But even then, that was 4 of them sending shit at you at once. I don't know how the fuck you're meant to stop that. That don't seem right. That was... Nah. No, that didn't quite seem... Again, there's so many things I do like about the game, but... the damage values and, like, the really insistent use on... Like, obviously it's still a thing of just don't get hit and you don't need to use items, but... in this, if you get hit, you have to use items. Where, like, part of... like, it's more so, like, the challenge here is to not get hit too many times in a row before you use one of your many, many healing items. Because you get so many given to you just going through, and you can buy a shitload more as well. Like, the challenge is don't get hit before you use your next one. Where, in previous ones, your first playthrough, what you'd want to do is, right, can I get to the end of this mission without using healing items? And again, there are healing things in between missions or verses or whatever you want to call them in the previous ones. They're just, you pick it up and it will instantly heal you for a portion of it. So it's not like get through the entire level on a single health bar. And that's fine. Because it would take you many more than 4 hits to die. Like, that boss had attack, like, some of that boss's normal attacks did 240 damage when I have 1,000. It had an attack that did almost 500. Like, it really wants you to use the healing items. And I get, like, strictly there isn't anything wrong with it, but it just... dying doesn't feel like you made a number of mistakes in a row and then died as a consequence of you making too many mistakes in a row. It feels like you made a small handful of mistakes before you can take an item. It's almost the same problem of flow and combat that I have in most action RPGs, even like Nier Automata. Like, that's how Nier Automata does its healing. Nier Automata does its healing where the damage values aren't cranked as high in Automata as this, but it's still very much a thing of, pardon me, in general, you're meant to be using healing items because the damage values are such that, yeah, you get hit too many times, you're gonna need a healing item. Kingdom Hearts is just, yeah, it can be a few hits before you die, so you'll need to use your cure before you can do that. And I think that's fine for like an RPG kind of game. But this game leans way too heavily towards pure character action that I don't think the item thing works. The ranking, bad. I won't say any more about it because I've said so much about it. And I think the main thing that makes me feel like I have so little control over what's happening in the combat sometimes. Like, when you're crushing it, you're fucking crushing it. You are doing so much damage to enemies and just, like, stun locking and destroying the shit out of them so much when the flow of combat goes in your favor. But when the flow of combat doesn't go in your favor, I think the big problem why taking damage and getting hurt in this game feels way, way worse than in other character action games is because of the fact that you take so much damage. You can take, like, taking one hit can mean taking several series of hits. Sometimes when you get hit, you're stunned or like anything, and you have to like mash to get out of it, or your character's on fire, or your character's docked onto the ground, and it's just between getting hit and getting back into the combat is a lot, and it's not like in 101 you can get hit and you have to go on the defensive for a second to get back into the combat because you have to recoup your teammates, because your teammates are what allow you to do almost in all of your actions. And if your teammates get hit by an attack, they get knocked out as well. So if you're going to get hit, likely a bunch of them are going to get hit too. But how long it is between you getting hit and being able to control again is extraordinarily quick. Like, you fly back from the attack, you land on the ground, and then your character stands up, and then you're going. And then you getting hit and going on the defensive is collecting your teammates. Where here, getting hit, you're not even going on the defensive. You're just trying to mash to get out of it because the game takes away control of your character for a little bit, either through hit stun or actual stun or the burning of the thing that I had before. Like, it makes getting hit not feel fun in this game. I mean, getting hit should strictly feel fun, but you know, it doesn't need to feel as bad as it does in this game. I don't know. I'm getting, like, it's this weird thing of the further I get into the game, the more I like the Legion combat of what you do. Like, I am learning the different combinations of how to use different combinations of sync attacks, what sync attacks with what experton weapon work really well, and trying to think of situationally which ones are better for this. If there's one thing I'll say that is the game's doing a very good job of, is having enough different enemy designs that, or at least having the enemy designs try and attack you and fight you so wildly differently in some cases, that it isn't a case of if you use the same combo on every single enemy, it's going to work equally as well. No, it's absolutely not that. If an enemy's flying, you'll either want to jump up to them and do that. I just rely on shooting them with the two gun things because it's the easiest. But I could use, there's that combo for the arm, which like throws you up into the air and does the hammer thing down. That probably knocks a flying enemy out of the air. Or if there's a bunch of enemies near you, you want to go for the faster one. If you want to stun lock the shit out of an enemy or break through like heavy armor, or it's a slower enemy that you can afford to, beat the shit out of it with the slower stuff. I'm not really finding a use for Blade Wolf. Blade Wolf doesn't... I don't know, I mainly don't like Blade Wolf sync attacks. I don't feel they either suit a different enough purpose to the others, and they don't feel powerful enough to like just the feeling of them isn't as powerful enough. Like, so that part's really fun. Learning how to do my different things is fun as hell. But as I said, it's the overall structure of how combat is done that the more I play the game, the more I'm just like, I don't like it. It's too different. It's too weird. Now, part of it is just, yeah, this game is very fucking different from previous Platinum games. So am I not used to it? Am I not learning the flow of combat? Like, as well as, like, the other games that I've put dozens upon dozens upon dozens of hours into? Yeah, of course. But this feeling of there just being certain aspects of the combat that I'm just like, ooh, nah, that feels bad. I didn't get that in other Platinum games on the first playthrough. I had the feeling of, shit, I don't understand how to do this, especially Wonderful 101. Your entirety of the first playthrough of 101 is a fucking tutorial. But I never had the feeling of, even my first playthrough of Wonderful 101, of, ooh, I don't like how this thing works. Where I have that feeling a lot in this game. But I do very much have the feeling of, oh, feels tasty, it feels good a lot in this game as well. And all of the walking around stuff, I think it bogs down the game a little bit too much, because again, file length is fucking absurdly long. Like, even if it was just divided, if it was more explicit about where in a file there was saves or checkpoints, or like things like that, which I'm pretty sure it's just every single time you're in between a red case or a blue case, because I'm pretty sure it saves at all of those. But even if it was just, here's like, just divided the similar way that Wonderful 101 does it. Have 7A, 7B, 7C. You don't need to kick us back to the menu and load it into it. Like, literally just flow through it. But have, like, when you get to a certain section or after a certain loading screen or anything like that, just have, like, a... pardon me. Literally pop up file 7B. So it's just like, okay, here is a good spot to take a break on this file if I want to, if 2 hours is too long to do at once. Like, just, you know, like that would go a long way to helping it not feel as ridiculously long. Because it is ridiculously long. I don't know. But also just in a bad mood. I should know it. Just the entire last 2 hours invalidated. Nah, fuck it. I just had shitty commentary and was being a whiny little bitch because I'm annoyed at work. It's not even anything to do with the work. It's just piece of shit people. Because I work in the Southern Shire. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Actually, no, we'll go to next. We'll see. Do I level up again? Hey! Health and duty rewards have increased. Hell yeah. Hey, Maurice cap. Nice. I got 2 out of 3 keywords. The keywords didn't even matter. Keywords never came up. Oh, I got 92 to clean up. Oh, so fucking... Bet if I got all the cleanup shit at the end of that, I would have fucking gotten the 3 out of... Damn it. Anyway, on the next episode, I'll try and be a little bit more positive. Like, less... It's not so much that I'm going to not view the things that I see as negatives. I'm not going to stop seeing the things that I view as negatives. I just won't bitch about them as much. I'll try not. But if a controller issue happens again, no, I'm absolutely going to get fucking pissed. I have no idea what the fuck was going on there. I was terrified of ever pressing ZL again in that. Because every single time, I think there may have been one time. I think there was one time that I caught that I did an attack after letting go of ZL, but then the Legion got hit. But every other time that it was either I attack while pressing ZL and we did a sync attack, or I did a jump or whatever it was, or if I let go of ZL, he stopped blue shifting. Like that, when I did it last, I was able to let go of both ZL and A, and it was fine. I don't know whether it was just like if you let go of both at once, or if you let go of the wrong one first, whether he stops healing or what. But it was fucking weird. I don't know what happened there, but it was happening. It's absolutely 100% happening. Like, if you want to know my overall opinion of the game so far, it's still good. It's still it's like, I would put it at, actually no, I'd put it as pretty good. I wouldn't, like, my ranking scale at the moment, the game is pretty good. It doesn't reach very good, though. Currently, that's what I think. But Platinum games often lead towards hype endings, so, and that can absolutely turn the game around. We have 1 Legion left, so my personal combat's not going to evolve drastically from this point, but I don't know. Maybe learning how to avoid the bullshit of enemies will help a little bit more later. Point is, I've been rambling for 10 minutes on this close screen now, so I'm going to end. So until next time, this is version 2. Signing out.